Hey you all, I am on the National Mall in Washington, D.C. and I'm about to visit the Vietnam Veterans Memorial, the famous memorial to Americans who were killed in Vietnam. This memorial was dedicated in 1982 before the memorials to World War II and the Korean War. It was designed by Maya Lin, who said of her design to take a knife and cut open the earth, and with time, the grass would heal it. That is why the wall appears to emerge from the ground. The Vietnam War lasted from 1955 to 1975, although US troops entering combat started in 1965. I'm not going to get into the history of the war too much, but it was a war directly after the French colonists were forced out between communist North Vietnam under Ho Chi Minh and South Vietnam, backed by the United States. In the end, the US failed to defend South Vietnam, so I'd say it was a political loss and a loss in terms of containment of communism. In the war's latter years, it was mired in controversy. The debate about involvement divided the country apart at home, especially after the Tet Offensive in 1968. Many opposed sending men to go die in a foreign land with so many problems here at home. And there was also as many as 2 million civilian deaths during the war. Protests were widespread in the United States, and some turned ugly and violent. There was mass bombings and the use of napalm and other gases against civilians. These are the names of over 58,000 Americans who were killed. And for what, many asked. All of their names are etched in the wall. It provides a place to acknowledge the pain and honor those who died. It also offered recognition to veterans who weren't treated well after returning home. Towards the Lincoln Memorial is a sculpture of 3 soldiers in the jungles of Vietnam. Also, here is the Vietnam Women's Memorial. It is a sculpture to recognize over 25,000 women who served in Vietnam as field nurses. The 8 surrounding trees honor the 8 nurses killed in the war. I also visited the memorial at dusk. I have to say, this is probably the most powerful memorial I've ever visited. It's very simple, just a wall with the names of all who died, but man, I just don't know what it is about it, but it is so powerful and overwhelming. Even though all this happened before I was born, it is still fairly recent, and so many people have a deep connection to this place.
I have other videos on the National Mall memorials, so please go check those out, and thanks for watching.